Just step out of the car real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on. Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands right back.
Cop realizes she had just made the worst mistake of her life. So the cop is the one realizing.
I'll tease you!
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun! I shot him!
Oh my god. She tried to stase him and she shot. How do you grab the wrong gun? Oh no, that's actually a mistake. Oh no.
A traffic stop in the spring of 2021 turns into chaos for the officers, the driver, and the entire community when a fatal mistake becomes a national flashpoint, igniting a wave of unrest. As agitation spreads throughout the city, the tensions between the police and the public erupt, and the world watches to see what justice will look like in this explosive case.
This is the America we live in now. I got this war going.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On April 11th, 2021, two officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, sakes, dude. Really?
Move forward.
You're gonna stop right here.
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee, Officer Anthony Lucky, approaches the door.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a driver's license and proof of insurance form?
And you know it's crazy because she's not the trainee. She's like the supervising officer or whatever they call them. Like, she's the head of this unit. And she makes that mistake. Oh, nah. Oh, no.
You know? You don't have a driver's license? Okay. What's your name? You're Dante? Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a couple things here's why I stopped you. The air freshener hanging down there. Yeah, can't do that. And then our other question is your tabs. Yeah, just keep looking for the insurance, and then I'm gonna write your name, date of birth down. All right.
The man they've pulled over is 20-year-old Dante Wright,
What
and
do
a
you mean
young
you
woman
can't
named
use your air
Elena is in the
freshener,
passenger
bro?
seat.
I wanted to say he was lying, but I think he's honestly telling the truth. So.
As the police run Dante's information through the system, Dante calls his mom for advice.
He calls me and he said, "Mom, I just been pulled over." And I said, "For what?" Like, that was just my first response. Like, what did you do? And he said I had air fresheners in the window or the rear.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why can't he use air fresheners in his rearview window? Like, what? Nah. Like, officer's fishing. I don't see the purpose, bro. I'm trying to get cozy. Give me a second. I really do not see the purpose of causing this commotion. I get the expired plates or the whatever he had on his tabs or what's not. But the air freshener, like, come on, bro. People have way worse. So a nigga can't hang air fresheners in his cars no more? That's tight.
Mirror. And then I said, "Okay, well, take them down." He was like, "You think I'm in trouble?" I was like, "No, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?"
Exactly.
But what the police find shifts the course of this traffic stop.
Just run him as Dante Wright. No, just run him like you were in DBS.
Yeah.
Just don't put all that other information in.
Oh. Okay.
See what it gives you.
Status, suspended, mail, state records hit.
See? Don't want to code for yourself.
He's got a gross misdemeanor warrant, and there's an OFP for a female, so I need to ID her. There's also residue, like weed on the middle console, so probably search the car. Apparently the car is his brother's.
You want to tell him what the warrant's for?
Warrant is for the weapons violation.
The officers, who have now been joined by a sergeant.
Okay, let me get this straight. They ran his names or whatever they ran. Why am I so uncomfortable? They ran his names or whatever, and they came out with terrible reports. He's got a misdemeanor. He's got something to do with a weapon and whatever with a lady too, and I think possession of drugs too. I don't even know, because I'm really trying to see how this joint escalated, bro. I saw the start. How did they go from this calm traffic stop to her mistaking a gun for a taser? Oh my days, bro.
Returned to arrest Dante, taking the first steps toward an encounter that will end in disaster.
Just have him step on out.
Hey, Dante. All right, man, here, do me a favor. Just step out of the car real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on. You can just put your phone on the dashboard there, okay?
So
and
am
then
I
the
going
paper.
to jail?
I'll explain all that in a second, okay? Just turn around. Put your hands on your back.
He's so young too, bro.
You didn't tell you're
Such a
under
young
arrest,
kid.
Dante.
Okay, so you are going to be under arrest, okay? You do have a warrant, so... Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands on your back. Wait.
Oh, nah, I get it. Why? You know you've got to work. Why are you trying to resist at this point? Why?
Wait.
This man, this dude trying to run off.
I'll tease you.
But Officer Potter's taser is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm instead.
I'll tease you. Taser.
But the next sound is not the electric crackle of a taser, but the loud report of a single gunshot.
Okay, nah, she knew what she was doing. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She did not shoot that gun into... What color is her taser? I'm sorry. Did they show it? What color is her taser?
Millimeter instead.
Yeah, this gun was intentional.
But Officer Potter's taser is
Nah, this is intentional. She knew, bro. She knew exactly what she was doing, bro. That she did not make a dumb mistake. That was no mistake, bro. Holy. Even in the heat of the moment, I'd see yellow. Even in the heat of the moment, bro. She didn't shoot instant. It wasn't like a quick draw. Nah, it was I will tase you. Taser. That was like 5 seconds for you to clock in. Oh shit, this is not a taser. Oh shit, this doesn't feel like the trigger to a taser. It's not a button. It's a trigger. This is a little lighter than a taser. This is a little stronger than a taser. This is more metallic. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, she did that joint intentional. It was intentional, bro. They were Dante or whatever his name was. Never should have run. You got a warrant for your arrest, bro. Like, and they listed the things you did. So you running, that's on you. That's definitely on you. But I feel like she could have clocked that. I feel like this was like so down. Probably, man, I don't even want to get into my speculations.
Is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm instead.
I'll tease you. Taser.
But the next sound is not the electric crackle of a taser, but the loud report of a single gunshot. Dante Wright is instantly aware of what happened.
He shot me.
I just shot him.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun. I shot him. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, he drove off?
Instantly aware of what happened.
He shot me.
I just shot him.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun. I shot him. Oh my god.
Okay. Kim, sit down.
The booming sounds from down the street are from Dante's car smashing into an oncoming SUV before rolling to a stop at an intersection a block away from the initial incident. One cop is already on the scene, and soon there will be many others.
Racial contact shots fired. Start more units, please. We're gonna need additional units.
Starting north on the red.
Now this is where I'm conflicted because she actually sounds like it hurt. You feel me? Like it was a mistake. But at the same time, bitches be lying. Holmes. I don't know. She's actually showing signs of genuine emotions. Sounds like genuine emotions.
Kim, that guy was trying to take off with me in the car.
But Officer Potter is inconsolable, and the news isn't improving.
The driver is not breathing according to the passenger.
Oh my god. What have I done?
You just killed someone. You just ended the ride.
But no one else there.
At the crash scene, where the police
That's what you're
response is
worried about?
growing
You
by
just
the
killed a
second,
person. You say
Elena
yourself.
gets out of the car as the officers prepare to move in on Dante. Few, if any of them, know exactly what happened here.
We heard over the radio that Brooklyn Center officers, there was a possible shooting, took the male out of the driver's seat and began performing a first aid on them.
Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene as well, but little can be done.
As I approached, I believe they stopped doing CPR. I checked a pulse on his right carotid for what I was aiming at about 10 seconds. I moved over to the left carotid to check over there as well. I did not feel a pulse.
Dante Wright is pronounced dead at the scene, and while it's not clear if Officer Potter immediately received the news, a Hennepin County lieutenant finds her in a worrying state.
I got down to her level and I'm talking to her, and she was just repeating some things, and honestly I just told her to stop talking.
Bro, look at this. Look at this. Do you get me? Look at this. How do you mistake this for a take? Look at the trigger. How? And you are an experienced police officer with someone under you. Come on, man. Y'all believe anything. She knew she was holding a gun. I don't know if she meant to fire it, but she knew she was holding a gun for sure.
She repeatedly kept saying that she wanted to die. Again, how my conclusion came that there was something critical that took place. I'm going to prison. I want to die. Just let me die. I talked to a sergeant twice, and on the second time, he finally listened to me. I said, you need to take her gun from her, because I didn't know the whole realm of it, but I knew it wasn't good.
Officer Potter is led to an ambulance where she's checked out before being transported back to the police station. Officer Potter, of course, is far from the only person experiencing trauma from the day's events.
I went outside screaming, like I was just so distraught. My neighbors heard me, and my neighbor's like, no, I'll drive you. And there was so much traffic, and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I got out of the car and I started running, but it was so far away. So I had to get back in the car, and I couldn't go any further, and I just see yellow tape.
In the meantime, cops from several departments and jurisdictions have blanketed the area, and many still have very little knowledge about what happened.
And to think that the mother just spoke to her son, man, telling him, "Oh, nah, you cool, man. You ain't do nothing. So just do whatever they tell you to do." But no, Dante or whatever his name was decided to run. Oh my God. I'm not even taking the blame away from the police officer. The police officer definitely knew she was holding a gun. She probably didn't mean to fire it. She just wanted to scare him. But still, though.
Hi there. No, I don't have all the details. I just replaced my partner about 5 minutes ago. I haven't heard about any officers being hurt at all, but I don't know any details.
When Dante's mom finally gets to the scene, she's confronted with the same lack of answers.
I finally got into the yellow tape, and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago was smashed up with another car. And I was like, oh my God, was he in an accident? And Brooklyn Center police officers were talking to me, and they said they had no information. They don't know what happened. I said, well, I know what happened. I was on the phone. He shot my son.
The sight of this many police cars has attracted attention, and it's not long before the mood grows hostile.
Oh, it's me. You're the one that's yelling out a window while you're driving. These people don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened, and they're threatening to hurt people. Unbelievable.
But the atmosphere surrounding police shootings is tense in the spring of 2021, and that tension is perhaps especially palpable here in Brooklyn Center, where, less than 10 miles away, Derek Chauvin is on trial for the 2020 death of George Floyd, and as news breaks out about Dante's shooting, the gathering crowd begins to take the shape of a full-fledged protest.
Bro, that's what I was saying in my head. This was around the George Floyd time, bro. This was like this. You had no business being in this in this kind of a situation in 2020, 2021, bro. You had no business. They would start a riot on you. They would go to your family's homes, bro. you had no business pulling a gun on a black person. Back then, everything was tight. Everything was tight.
Best.
Niggas already got signs out, bro. Like, they would start a riot instant.
Hold the space! Hold the space! The next people to come is Avenue North, Lee Avenue North. Get people here. Do not be participating in the party pigs. Do not be painted by them. I want you to fight them. Get people here right now. Next people here. Avenue North right now. Do not go for the antidote. The reason why they have so many pigs out here is because they know
And it begins, man.
But the growing unrest at the scene of Dante's shooting is only the first glimpse of what is in store for Brooklyn Center as the day turns into night and news of the incident continues to spread throughout the community. Riot squads gather at the police station as the protests spread and troubling reports come over the radio.
Minneapolis, female stated looting of Walmart will be happening soon, and hung up on us.
And as temperatures rise across the city, it's perhaps inevitable that some protesters are detained.
My phone is ringing. Can you see who that is, please? You have to answer it, but can you tell me who it is? Because it might be my mom, and she's going to be very disappointed in me.
You didn't think about that before you went for a protest, huh? He said it might be my mom, and she might be real disappointed in me, so please tell me who it is.
That's
tight.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I thought I was doing the right thing. Well, technically you went, bro.
It's looking real great outside. It looks like you guys got it all in control.
Even as the protests turn chaotic in some areas, police must also confront destruction and theft throughout the city.
I'll be honest with you, I got no idea what to do here. Because I mean, everything around here is getting looted.
The wide net of property damage and looting sends the cops to multiple businesses throughout the night as they struggle to keep up with sporadic outbursts of criminal activity.
You better get the home!
It's the purge! We're purging! Bro, 2020, 2021 felt like a purge, bro.
Come on, your hands up!
Felt like a purge, man. Felt like I was watching a real life purge, man.
Looks like he's about 8 years old. Wow, this is the America we live in now. I got this war zone.
The local unrest continues throughout the following week, and the city reports that they've handled at least 200 calls ranging from burglaries to property damage. According to officials, more than 140 businesses are damaged, including several instances of arson. In the midst of the ongoing protests and community reaction, Officer Potter resigns from the Brooklyn Center Police Department on April 13th, 2 days after the shooting. The following day, she is arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Dante Wright.
Bro, I know I've been clowning her on video, but what if it was a mistake? What if the slim chance, just like a microscopic chance, that it was a mistake, man? She was arrested and charged, man, with second-degree manslaughter. I mean, even if it was a mistake, you gotta do the time, man. Well, shit, it wasn't self-defense or nothing. Like, man. So think you could mistakenly kill someone, and boom, go to jail. You didn't have no intention, no motive. It was just an honest to God mistake. Boom, you locked up and they won't let you go.
So, yep, I'm just gonna, I know, I'm very sorry. Just, let's just face this way just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna pat everything down. Do you have underwear on?
No, it's just sports bra on.
Okay.
There's no pockets.
Just kick your leg a little bit, Lenny, thank you.
As she arrives at the jail, Potter has an emotional exchange with the officer escorting her.
I'd give you a hug, but that's probably not allowed.
What's that?
I can't give you a hug. It's probably not allowed.
Yeah, I just be aware that once you walk in the door,
everything is recorded, so just and phone calls and everything. Just, I'm sure you know that. I'm just okay, and we'll make this as quick and clean as possible.
In September, the Minnesota Attorney General added first-degree manslaughter to her charges. At trial, Potter told the jury that she had never before used her taser or her gun on duty in her 26 years of policing and insisted that she didn't want to hurt anybody that day. Dante's mother posted a message on Facebook calling for accountability.
Just seen my son laying there, looked to me like he was dead, and I sat there and watched my son sit on the corner for hours and hours. That was my day. I watched my son underneath a yellow tent for seemed to be like a lifetime.
Kimberly Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced in February 2022. The city of Brooklyn Center agreed to pay Dante Wright's family a lawsuit settlement of $3.25 million.
Sweet Jesus. Oh, damn, Dante, you got your family right. Dante, you were brought to this world to liberate your family for real. Hold the phone. And it seems like you weren't really doing much with your life. You got like misdemeanors, drugs, and weapon charges and stuff like that. Jesus, 3.25 mils. Then they can leave the United States, go somewhere else. Come over here, bro. I live a good life. No, you don't get it. They can take that 3.25 million, change countries, and live like kings. Holy cow, bro.
In June 2022. Kimberly Potter was released from prison in April 2023.
Oh, they let her go. Ah, man, that's tight. They let her go. She spent a year in prison. A year? 2 years in prison. She's never gonna join the police force ever again, bro. She's never let in any of her offsprings. At least she didn't spend her entire life in jail. She just did time for the mistake. I get it. I get it. I get it.